Good afternoon, everyone. Phil Simons and Brandon Rader here with Columbia Grain. Well, we're in beautiful Grangeville, Idaho today, hosting another Columbia Grain giving meal for our local community, featuring local dishes produced with the highest quality pulses sourced locally from the Camas Prairie. And if you're in the Camas Prairie today, stop on by the Grangeville location from 11 to 2 for a meal and a conversation. We also have Rick Wesselman joining us from Syngenta, and he'll be working the grill. Well, I tell you, Brandon, I thought that the grain markets were volatile and all over the place, but I think the U.S. weather is even more sporadic than the grain markets right now. But really, on a drive through the P&W, the wheat in the P&W is actually looking really, really good. And I think that you need to actually shut the rain off at this point and turn the heat up a bit. But really with that, so Brandon, let me ask you, when do you think you're going to get your first truck of new crop wheat coming at you this year?
Well, first of all, big thanks, Phil and Steve York, our white wheat merchandiser, for making the trip out here for our lunch today. If you're in town, stop on by our Grangeville location, and they'll be available till 2 o'clock this afternoon for a visit. In regards to harvest, I think we'll start seeing some winter canola coming off tail end of July, 1st of August, wow. And then the wheat will follow that. The soft white winter wheat will start coming in around the 8th to 10th of August.
So before you know it, it's coming at you.
Before we know it, it's coming at us.
Right.
We went from out here, extreme drought conditions about 8 weeks ago, and then the switch flipped, weather pattern changed, and last 8 weeks, 10 plus inches of rain, and the winter crops are looking extremely good right now.
Yeah, for sure.
The spring crops have potential, but they could use some reprieve from the rain.
Yeah,
looking like 2 more inches in the forecast this weekend. We could turn the rain off for a while and turn some heat units on.
Yeah, for sure.
So
what else do we got going on this week?
Well, tomorrow is the USDA will release their monthly supply and demand numbers for the trade to digest.
Mm-hmm.
One of the major focal points will be how the USDA estimates new crop corn, soybeans, and winter wheat production in the U.S.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. I mean, especially with the weather that we've been seeing in the U.S., not just in the P&W, but really across the board. It is going to be interesting to see what they actually do right to the production numbers going forward.
Yeah, and the bottom line continues to be that the volatility will continue. Mm-hmm. And we are definitely seeing that you need to feed a bull market every day.
Yes, you do. That couldn't be a truer statement. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But again, we can't stress enough to get your orders out there and working at your local Columbia Grain facility with your local merchant. And take a look at our new accumulator contracts.
Absolutely.
And see how they might fit into your marketing tool belt.
You bet.
And give us a call.
For sure. No, Brandon, really appreciate you putting this on today and for the invitation to come on out. It should be a great little event that we're going to have here today. And again, just come on out and join us for some, I think they're brats, right? Is what the feature is going to be. And again, a lot of local dishes produced with the highest quality pulses that you could find, right?
And hamburgers.
All right. Looking forward to it. But again, guys, the volatility is definitely going to continue and magnify as we go forward. So please get your orders out there and working. And remember, the perfect strategy works every time until you use it. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk with you next week.